So you got a dream, you got a goal, you got a vision. But the question is, are you putting in enough hours? What's going on, guys? It's Josiah, your success consultant, and today's video is just me asking you flat out, are you putting in enough effort to get to where you want to get? I'm going to start out with making a bold statement. You cannot get to CEO status by having an entry level work ethic. I'm going to say that again. You cannot get to CEO status by having an entry level work ethic. You're not going to be the boss, but you conduct yourself like the busboy. What do I mean when I say that? Your vision and your work ethic have to match. There's so many people in the world that have a great idea, but the idea is the easy part. The hard part is bringing that great idea to life, because you're going to have to deal with failures, setbacks, rejections. You're going to have to network with different people. You might have to travel to different places. You're going to sacrifice sleepless nights. You're going to have to put up all types of money. And guess what? There's going to be many times that you may fail before you ever get to success. But the question is, are you putting in the hours that it takes to go through that whole process and back before you can even get to a position where you try and you actually succeed? You know, research shows that for the average person that is operating at a world-class level, they've been consistently honing their craft over 10 years or more. 10,000 hours of daily deliberate practice led them to getting to world-class results. So the question is, are you on that path to be world-class at what it is that you're doing? Because if you're not world-class at what it is that you're doing, are you just average? Are you below average? If you're ever going to be able to move the needle in your life, you're going to have to be able to step outside of the norm. But you might have a thought about what you want to get accomplished, but is your bark bigger than your bite? Is your eyes bigger than your stomach? What you've got to spend this year doing is taking in all those great dreams and all those great goals and all those great wishes and visions that everybody has. And you've got to start matching your talk with your walk. Tell me how strong your work ethic is, and I'll tell you how strong you're likely to be successful. That's the first point. Second point is this. So you've got these ideas, you've got these goals, you've got visions that you're actively trying to press towards. And maybe you are putting in some work. Yeah, you're planting the seeds, you're putting it into the ground, you're tilling the soil. But the question is now, are you watering the seeds that you plant? Have you ever started something that you were passionate about and for whatever reason you didn't finish? Have you ever been motivated by a certain idea, but somehow life got in the way? Like you've decided this year, I'm going to start doing A, B, and C. And then as soon as life kicks off, or the next person just bothers you with the most random of ideas to just grab your attention, somehow you've been distracted and removed from your own goal, the things that you said that you were going to accomplish. This is your life's work. If you're planting the seeds and you're getting started on something, are you actually watering those seeds? Okay, it's not enough that you just dig up some dirt. It's not enough that you have a seed in your hand. You got to be able to take that seed, put it into the ground, right? You got to be able to water a little bit. You got to be able to let some sunlight hit. And guess what? You've got to go through certain seasons before you're ever going to start reaping the fruits of your labor. But a lot of times what people will tend to do is they'll have a seed which may represent just doing one part of 1,000-part job. That seed might represent point A, but you have a dream and a goal of getting to point Z. See, if you never water your efforts, if you never take what you're working on and continue to nurture that process, consistently develop your skills, you're never going to be in a position in life where you're going to get from point A to point B. Because it's not easy to just go from A all the way to Z. See, in your mind, you might be thinking that things are just as easy as a click of a button. You might be thinking in your mind that things are, just as soon as I say it, then it's going to get done. But have you ever noticed that a lot of times, if you try to hold yourself to a schedule and you say, you know what, I can get this number of things done within a particular amount of time, have you ever noticed how despite your best efforts to try to jam everything in within a certain amount of time, you're still not able to get all of that done within the amount of time that you set? Well, that's life's way of showing you that things take time. That's life's way of showing you that if you're going to get to a certain level of accomplishment, you're not going to get there overnight. So if you plant seeds into the ground, don't just expect the minute that you put the seed there that you're already going to start reaping the benefits and reaping the fruits. Are you actually watering these seeds enough consistently to be able to get to the next level? So that brings me to my third and final point. And make sure that you're subscribed to this channel to keep yourself motivated and energized so that way you can be the success that you want to be. The third point that I want to share with you is, are you moving fast and slow? Okay, so what do I mean when I say, are you moving fast and slow? See, most people in life, they only operate in one gear or the other. And most people in life, in the gears that they do operate in, they tend to operate backwards. So when it comes to most people's lives, right, they move very slowly on actually starting something to get to the goal that they desire to have. So let's say that you say, you know what, I want to start a business. I want to be able to make a raise. I want to go out and get a better job. When it comes to the here and now, you move on it very slowly. So you put it off from one day to the next. You focus on other things to do because you're scared to really take things up to that next level, to do what you got to do to get what you need to get. And life slowly begins to pass you by, but you've never made the change. But then the very day that you actually decide to move forward in that direction, instantly you want results. Instantly you want the new job. Instantly you want the new raise. Instantly you want the benefits. But you haven't put in the time and the hours to get to a place where life will reward you with those benefits. Again, it goes back to the second thing that I was telling you. All these 3 points, they operate together in unity. So what the second point that I was telling you was, are you watering the seeds that you plant? Most people, they'll put a seed into the ground and they'll take long as hell to just put the seed in the ground. The seed might be in your hand right now. All you got to do is pull back the dirt, put the seed in, and that's just the beginning of the process. But what most people do is they take forever with the seed that God is already putting the seed in your hand. God is already giving you the tools that you need. God is presenting you with the information, the resources, the answers, right? Giving you all the keys. But it takes so long to just get out of your own mind, not let yourself get in your own way, to actually get to the point of just simply planting the seed. It takes you so long to get to that point. You have now hypnotized yourself into believing that all you need to do to be successful is just plant the seed. And that's not what it is. You've got to be willing to water and nurture that seed consistently until your success comes to pass. So for most people, they are way too slow in the day-to-day, But when it comes to them actually doing what they just start to do, immediately they want instant results. Instead, you should be operating in reverse. If you have a goal that you want to accomplish, you need to get going on it instantly. You need to get started with it today, not tomorrow, not next week, not, when life figures itself out, not when, when this star aligns and that star aligns and, this happens at my job and this happens with my bank account and this happens. That may never come. So, are you just going to leave your success and the fate of your life to chance, just if the stars happen to align in a certain type of a way? Or are you going to take things into your own hands as much as you can afford to do so and say, you know what? If the stars are going to align, I've got to make these stars align. Are you going to now say, if I have something that I am passionate about, I'm going to operate on it right now. And when I operate on it right now, I'm not going to do it at a snail's pace. I'm going to move fast and expeditiously in the short term, in the day-to-day. And when it comes to me reaping the benefits of it, I will be patient because I recognize that success does not happen overnight. You look at any person, myself included, that you're seeing in one position, whether they're on camera, whether they're receiving an award, whether they've reached any type of great accomplishment, all you see is the end result of tens of thousands of hours that was invested by that person behind the scenes before life ever recognized that they exist. So that's my question to you in today's video. Number one, are you putting in the hours necessary for you to accomplish the goal that you want to get? Maybe you have a dream that requires 10,000 hours of work, but you've only put in 10 hours and you expect for things to already be a success. It's like even in physical fitness, right? If you've gone 20, 30, 40 years of just never watching what you eat, never exercising, never taking care of your body, never getting proper rest, but then instantly you want to put yourself on a 30-day transformation, right? Can you really reverse in a substantial way 30 years of negligence in 30 days worth of effort? Probably not. Chances are you might have to put in more than 30 days to get what you want to get. So that's what I want you to do. Think about your goal. Think about the hours that goes into that goal. Look at other people that have accomplished what you want to accomplish. How long did it take them? Start watching their autobiographies. Look at their documentaries. Start reading their autobiography books. How long did it take them? Don't just look at what TV says, where everything is just an overnight flash in the pan type of world. See what people in real life had to do to get to where they had to get. And if you follow the steps and you put in the hours and God gives the increase, then that's where success will come. Okay? So leave me a comment. Let me know the next video that you want me to talk about. Maybe there's a certain subject matter that you want me to discuss, whether it be in a step-by-step walkthrough, whether it be in a life principle that you need to really get down. Maybe it's a question that you have about a particular topic. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about on the next video. And hey, if I pick your topic, I'll shout you out. All right? So take care. Make sure that you subscribe. If you've already subscribed, be your brother's keeper and share this video. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next episode.